Here is an Epson projector. This is the Epson's PowerLite 1715c Projector. I don't know how old this is. There's no date code that I can see. Here's the informations. Quite possibly there is a maybe a date code that can be decrypted from the serial number. It does have some Epson's Extra Care road service, which I'm sure is long expired by now. The filter could use a cleaning, but it's still workable for at least a test. The lens appears to be in good condition. It's manual zoom and manual focus. It has an Ethernet port, and for video input it's got VGA, S-Video, and composite. And I guess that's probably audio in, which would come out that tiny little speaker that probably sounds like garbage. And then it's got USB, two different types. I think that's USB-A and USB-B. So I figured that we'll set this up here in the computer room and see if I use it. I have this, I got it on the other side of the camera here. I have this big, man, there's all the junk on the floor. I have this big empty wall here, and I figured this would be a great spot to watch videos and look at pictures on a projector. Now it's very cold in this end of the house during the winter, because this is the furthest point from the heat source. So I don't spend a lot of time in here in the winter time, but in the summer I could see getting a lot of use out of this. I have another projector which I had set up at the old location for a period of time. That projector I believe is a Sharp, and that projector is very good quality. I know where it is, and if I decide I like this, I'm going to get it out and I'll set it up in here permanently. And then this other projector, which is much smaller, I can just stuff in a drawer or whatever and use it, you know, more portably, because it's much more lightweight and compact than the other one is. I doubt that the resolution is any better than the other one, but I suspect the other one is better quality. So let's go ahead and hook this up here. This wall is not white, it's like a light tan color. It's very similar to what was in the computer room. I think it'll probably look okay on this wall. If not, I could always get like a pull down screen or something to use. So the power input on this is like a little boombox cord. It's like there's an IR window there for a remote. I don't have the remote. Okay. I really should have used the other camera for this. This one, the viewing angle is not very wide. Alright, so it looks like it's on standby now. It's a very sticky projector. I've got a laptop here with VGA output, so I'll hook up this VGA cord. Okay, got that hooked up. Now let's turn it on. Noisy little thing. The other projector is much quieter than this. I suppose we should probably turn off the lights. Duh. I'll shut off the lights. wonder how big of an image we can get here. It's totally out of focus. I don't know if this is zoomed in or zoomed out. It's not a very bright projector. I think the other one I have is much better in terms of brightness, or it might seem like that because I used it at a closer proximity. This is a much larger room than I had before. Okay, where does the air come out? Whoa, I almost just broke this projector. How pathetic would that be? There's the fee in. Of course, we got to show the fee in. It's like a computer fee in. It is getting plenty of air through it right now, so that's fine. I will clean the filter though later. Alright, let's see if we can get it into a better alignment here. It's all crooked now. It does have adjustable legs. Okay, that's pretty much level. Now, is that zoomed out or zoomed in? Okay, that's as big as it's going to get. I have to move it back further, but that's most of the wall is filled up. Okay, it's in the focus now. We'll have to adjust the keystone, which actually just opened up by itself. Try to move the front leg. There we go. Okay. This is very low resolution for sure. Probably like 13. Actually, it might be 1024 by 768 even. All right. So the keystone actually isn't too bad. It's only slightly off. So the keystone is the property of how wide the top of the image is versus the bottom. And that's necessary when the projector is on an angle, because the distance... Why does it keep coming up every time I move this? Yeah, so you can see how now the top of it's getting much wider. That's keystone. Just move that down until we have like an even square. That looks pretty good. The coloring is lousy. I don't know if that's because, well, actually I could tell. I just put it on the ceiling for a minute. Yeah, the coloring is much better on the ceiling. this is really getting a little ridiculous there. Yeah, the coloring is pretty good on the ceiling. So it is being negatively impacted by the wall. I don't know why the keystone keeps opening. It's almost like it's got a gyroscope or something in there. Yeah, some projectors will have settings to use to offset coloring on the background. I don't know if this one has that. We'll find out. Let's correct the keystone. It's too much. Alright, that looks pretty good. It's all blurry again. Let's get it back into the focus. Okay, let's see what kind of information we can collect out of the menu here. You know, funny enough, this might actually heat the room up pretty good, especially that older one that I have. Alright, so here we go. That actually looks pretty good. I think there was a... Let me go back. That ABS color temp, that might be what we're looking for. Yeah, so I can use this to correct, to some extent, the wall. So because the wall is a warm color, we're going to make this a little bit cooler. I think it looks pretty good right about there. That's where it was. Let's try that. Of course, you know, me and my colorblind eyes, I'm not exactly the best person to be trying to adjust the coloring of an image, but I do the best I can. You know what, let's just start with a reset. Oh, here we go, lamp hours. Okay, so this does not have a lot of hours on it. It's only got 354 hours on high brightness. I don't know what the difference is, but that's not a crazy amount of hours. 1024 by 768. It's 70 hertz, that's not bad. Let's just do a reset. I don't really want to reset the lamp hours. I want to reset the settings. If it resets the lamp hours, at least I have them on the video. I wonder if the keystone button is like a little bit screwed up, because it seems like it's opening the keystone a lot more than it should be. I think I'm going to leave it on blackboard. That seems to me to offset the color of the wall pretty good. This, I suspect, is not bulb brightness. This is probably image brightness. Yeah, we don't want that. That's not helpful. That's just going to make it washed out. I don't see much difference in that setting than I did the brightness setting. This is probably the brightness of the bulb. Doesn't make that much of a difference. It doesn't make much difference at all. Might be worth running on low just to have less fan noise. I'm sure that volume's really loud. Alright. You can take a picture of the screen? Huh, that's kind of cool. That's actually kind of cool that it was able to like take a picture of the screen. But I don't know what value that holds. Yeah, I think that the keystone button might be messed up because it keeps bringing up keystone if I just barely touch anything. Okay, that's cool. We got a bunch of different options for screen type. I can't fathom using this as a rear. I don't think it'd be bright enough. Okay, good. The lamp hours are still there. Alright, so I think that's all we need to do for the settings. That looks pretty good. So let's play a video.
Max control.
Yeah, I guess I should probably play one of my own videos as to not get a copy wrong fiasco.
Bob. Shut up.
The video seems pretty clear.
Here's another polished brass floor. This is very similar to what's in the garage, and curiously enough, it has the same story. I saw it at...
So there's no point in playing the videos on this any higher than 480p. It won't look any better because that's all the pixels that there are. I think that's what the cutoff is. Maybe it's 720. I don't remember. Well, no, let's see. It's 1920 vertical by 1080. No, 1920 width by 1080 height. 720 is height. What's the width of? I don't even remember. We'll just say it's 720. Who cares? Don't make a difference right now. Just a test. Yeah, this is pretty clear. I think you notice a difference more with text when it comes to the resolution of the projector. The video to me looks plenty clear, even though it's a very low resolution given the size of the screen that we're displaying this on. The coloring is not the best, but that's probably because of the wall. Yeah, I think this is pretty good. I mean, you can read all those specs on the light bulb just fine. That doesn't look blurry at all or pixelated. I think this is completely satisfactory. Alright, well, I like this projector. It works for now. I think I would definitely use this in the summertime. Now again, right now it's kind of cold in here, so I don't know how much I'd use it now, but in the summer definitely I'll use this. This is cool. I like projectors. They're interesting. That's right, there's no ad block on my computer. Okay, so that's cool. Let's shut the projector off now. And I want to turn it back on. I'm curious when that user image appears. Okay. Usually there's like a cool down period. The power indicator is flashing. There's a lamp and a temp indicator, neither are lit. There it goes. I didn't see that user image come up at any point. Alright, well this works pretty good. It's pretty good size. It's filling up the majority of the wall. Picture's clear. I like this projector.